That's called the knee bar. Get your other leg to do the leg loop.
Other leg loop,
Right leg over is hip. Don't go for the underhook, go for the overhook. Okay, ready with that foot? Okay, ready?
Sir.
Don't have problems with your joints and stuff, then again, you're probably still pretty young, and if not, you're not really training really hard. Because if you're training really hard, you guys all know you're going to be sore. The funny thing is, I laugh at a lot of these people, because a lot of these fighters, they take steroids and then they cut their training in half. Because they figure that the steroid will take place of half their training time. Now that I'm bigger and stronger, therefore I don't have to train as much. But the whole objective of taking a steroid or a muscle enhancer is so you can train twice as hard. But a lot of people don't understand, so they get caught up in this thing. And you find it more so now in the no holds barred field. I mean, I'm looking at some of these guys, even the guys that aren't even fighting professionally, I can't understand it. It's just athletic levels right now in a lot of sports are just peaking, and a lot of it is because of muscle enhancers. Regardless if it's creatine, which a lot of people, I'm on creatine. Okay. Is that why your traps are screwed like 5 inches? And you can see it, the traps get and whatever. But anyways, so the thing is training hard. Training hard at day and night. You should never train for more than 2 hours, and if you do, you should keep it at a moderate pace. Like Dan and I went up in Germany. We were rolling around. Dan and his son and I were in Germany. We were rolling around for 3 hours straight, and we had our jackets on, and we just rolled. I mean, if you do a light, comfortable roll, you can go. We went for 3 hours. We didn't even realize we were there for 3 hours. They go, you guys want to eat dinner or go to bed? And we go, what? What time is it? They go, it's 9 o'clock. We started at 6 o'clock. We were at 9 o'clock still rolling around. Because if you go light, but if you go hard like you should only last about an hour and a half to 2 hours maximum, and you're done. The other thing is, I rate my workouts on the number of shirts that I go through. If you guys are looking at some of your shirts,
dry.
Yeah. Like I go, today was a 3-shirt workout. Yeah. If I'm training for a fight or competition, what I do is I go home at the end of the day, I've got like 3 garbage bags full of clothes, which is approximately anywhere from 6 to 8 shirts and about 4 pair of shorts or pants. That's how much water you should be going through. That's about at least close to 8 to 10 pounds a day if you guys are training hard for competition. So it kind of gives you a guideline. Some people, if you're not sweating that much, then you're not training so hard. You're not pushing yourself. The only way to get better and to train yourself better is to go with better people, or have consistently the same level, or maybe not quite as good as you, but guys consistently coming in and hitting you and keeping you so you can keep your level high. As long as they're breaking you down, you can keep going. Okay, you guys ready to roll?
It's fun.
Okay. That means everyone wants to roll. Okay, you guys want to roll around? What do you never do in the butterfly guard? Go flat on your back. Always try to stay on one hand. Keep your head in. Try to keep bear hugged into him. Bear hug up on him. That's where you want to start out. Keep your forehead. Keep it like right at the chest. Good. Okay, so we're going to have one side start in. Now, if this guy's back a little bit, back up. And let's say back up even more. And this guy wants to start out from this position. What he'll do is boot scoot in. And in order to get control of him, he'll reach up and grab the back of both of his hamstrings and pull himself in. Now he'll start to work his control from there. Again, you don't want to never go back flat on your back, so you'll try to scoot out on one butt cheek, and that will allow you to start to work your control and your sweeping. Pull your partner on top of you to sweep him, or push him away. If you can't sweep him, what do? Go back to your knees, or push his head away. Push his head. Push his stiff arm. Yeah, just like that. Put your hand on his head. Push his head. And then go back to your knees. Come back up. Good. That's it. Okay. All right. So my objective from here, we start out. If I'm out here, a lot of times I start out like this. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll usually go like that. I'll scoot in and I'll try to get control. Once I'm in, I'll try to get control high. And my key here, see my head, it's not good. My head's got to be in. Once my head's in, this is easy for me to start to work controlling his wrist. Some people try to control the elbow, which is okay, but if I try to sweep, he can still post. So if I control his wrist, that's a lot easier for you to sweep. Okay, good base. See that? And if I can't get this thing, oh man. Then look at it, just stiff arm, it's going to allow me to do that. If my leg is still here and he grabs it, look at it. You've got all of your rolling omoplatas and everything. Okay, so you're going to start playing from this position. I also have to be careful that if he pushes my knee down, like that, and grabs my heel and starts to pull it up here, now he takes two hands, look at, he's got a foot lock right here. So these are some things. And some times when you do that, the guy will go, ah, now you got it back. Okay? All right, ready? One side up, one side down. This is the fun part. This is what you've all been waiting for.